artist. Now, Marion, when you first saw her, she was a schoolgirl singing in Glasgow at a beat club with that formidable name I just mentioned. How did she become Lulu?
Well, I really wanted a name that would be fun but memorable. And my brother Tony Gordon and I spent hours trying to think of something interesting. And all of a sudden, just to give myself a clue, I said, well, no doubt about one thing. She's a real Lulu of a kid. That was it. Lulu and the Lovers. We both agreed.
Ever since. And only 3 years ago, you changed name again when you married world-famous BG pop star Maurice Gibb. Why do you think he left the studio earlier? Now, you were with your brothers, Maurice, the first time you and Lulu met. Tell us what she said, will you?
Well, we were in the canteen of Top of the Pops, which was our first English TV show. And she came up and introduced herself to us. And she went away after that and told her friend that we're the most big-headed bunch of boys she'd ever met in her life.
Well, how did you get over an insult like that?
Well, her friend told her that one of the Bee Gees fancied her. And she said, which one? And she said, the little one. That's me. And she went, oh, that's great. And then we went on a date, and we were in a club, and I was wearing this ring, which she fancied very much, and said, oh, I love that ring. And I said, yeah, well, you can have it if you want it. And I gave it to her, and she kissed me on the cheek, and pow, I was in love.
She followed up the kiss on the cheek with a telegram, didn't she?
Yeah, the first of many. We were doing our first American tour, and we arrived in the States, and I got into the hotel. There was a telegram lying on the side, and I opened it up, and it read, I miss you, boo-hoo, Lou.
And when that young love came to marriage, Lulu not only got a BG husband, but 2 BG brothers-in-law. They were both at the wedding, and they're here tonight. Come in, Maurice's brothers, Robin and Barry Gibb. Right up there, there's seats of honor. And obviously by then, Lulu had changed her opinions about the Bee Gees. In fact, she and Maurice, I gather, gave you both starring roles at the wedding, didn't they, Barry?
But at the wedding?
Yes.
Well, at the wedding. At the wedding, Robin was the best man. He was the best man.
Yeah.
Well, and, well, I don't know what happened, but I went with them on the honeymoon.
And Lulu's one of the group's biggest fans now, right?
There was a particular time in Jakarta where we were doing a performance there, the group BeeGees were doing a performance in Jakarta, and we were in 2 inches of water. There'd been a monsoon. There was 2 inches of water on the stage, and we were performing, but Maurice would not pick up his bass guitar because if he did, he'd get 7,000 volts of electricity in him. So Lulu came round to the front of the stage and started to do a dance to get Maurice on to perform, because he would no way pick up this guitar on the stage. It was quite incredible, really.
And he did as a result of this, yeah?
Yes, he did.
And still he's alive, yeah? Lulu, you were only 15 when you rocketed to fame with a hit called Shout. And since then, your life as a singing star has taken you a long way from your native home in Scotland.